Compound interest. Simple interest computation is based on the original principle. The total amount in each period grows by some definite fraction of the original principal. Compound interest is based on the principle which grows from one interest interval to another. That is, the total amount grows by some fraction of the sum of the principal and the interest paid on all previous periods. This is the important terms that we use in calculation. This is formula for compound interest and annuity. Annuity is a series of usually equal payments made at usually equal intervals of time. Examples of annuity are short rental, insurance policy premiums, annual dividends received, and installment payments. In each case, equal payments are deposited or paid periodically over time. In this chapter, we shall mainly discuss ordinary annuity. Certain well payments are made at the end of the payment period, and the interest and the payment period are of the same interval.
Question 1. Mr. Quaish wishes to invest his money in a fixed deposit account. He has two options, which is the first one, Bank A, that compound 4.3% every 2 months, and Bank B, 4.7% compounded every 4 months. So here, we get the value of K, which is 0.043, compounded every 2 months, which indicates M as 6. Next, for Bank B, we have K equals to 0.047, compounded every 4 months, which is M equals to 3. Question A. In which bank would you suggest Mr. Quaish to invest his Rm 20,000 for 3 years? Give your reason and show your workings. So here we get the value of S equals to 20,000 for 3 years, which is the value of T. So for this question, we are going to use the formula of compound interest, which is S equals to P 1 plus I in the power of 9. So here are the values for Bank A and Bank B. So now I'm going to do the calculations using this formula, which is S equals to P 1 plus I in the power of 9. So when we substitute, I will write S equals to P, which is the value is 20,000 in the bracket 1 plus I, which is K over M, 0.043 over 6, and the value of N is MT. So I'm going to multiply 6 with the year, which is 3, and I will get 18. So in the power of 18, I will continue the calculation and show the final answer. So the final answer for Bank A is 22,743 ringgit and 34 cents. Next, I will continue with Bank B using the same compound interest formula. So S equals to P 1 plus I in the power of N. So I will substitute all of the values in the formula, which is 20,000 1 plus I, which is equals to K over M, 0.047 over 3 with the power of N, which is the value is N equals to MT. So I will multiply 3 with the year, which is 3. So I will get 9. So the value of N is 9. So the future value of Bank B is 23,003, 33 cents. So to conclude, these are both the answer for both banks. So which bank that I would suggest to Mr. Quaish? So I would suggest Bank B to Mr. Quaish, as Bank B promotes a higher future value than Bank A, which is 23,003, 33 cents compared to Bank A, which is 22,743 ringgit and 34 cents.
Okay, Mr. Quaish invests 11,000, so we need to clarify 11,000 as P. In Bank B, in this case, we need to use Bank B that compounded 4.7%. So let's clarify 4.7% as K every 4 months. So 4 months need to divide to 12 to get the right answer. So is 3. So clarify 3 as M for 4.5 years time 4.5 years. So we need to find interest in this case. To find interest, we need to use this formula. And to use this formula, we need to find future value, which is this formula, S equal P bracket 1 plus I close bracket N. So let's find the future value first. Insert all important information in this formula. And you must wondering how to find I and N. Here's the formula. I equal to K divided to M, while N equal MT. This is how it looks like after insert the important information in the information. Now let's do the calculation. Let's start with the numbers in the bracket. After get this answer, times to this payer. After you get this answer, you need to multiply with what that Mr. Quaish invests. So this is the answer for future value. Now let's find the interest. To find the interest, we need to use this formula. Let's insert the important information in this formula. Okay, after that, let's do the calculation. This is the final answer for question 1B. The reason why I use this two formula is because to use this formula to find interest as question asks, we need to find future value first, which is we need to use this formula.
Mr. Kuwash wants to have 18,000 in 5 years, 6 months. He is interested in investing in bank A. How much should he start with? So let's just transfer all the information that we have. So first, S is RM 18,000. So T is 5 years, 6 months. K is 0.043. M is 6. I is K over M, which is 0.043 over 6. M equal to MT. So this is our value for M is 33. So let's just transfer all information so we can find P. So how much should Mr. Kuwash start with? So this one, we just transfer RM 18,000 equal to P. Just write P because we don't have the value for P yet. So 1 plus 0.043 over 6, the power of n. Our n is 33. So just let's settle the bracket first. So this is the answer when we settle the bracket first. So we're gonna find the P. So we have to move this bracket here. We're gonna divide it, then we can find the value of P. So the answer we're gonna get is RM 14,220.94 cents.
So for the question D, Mr. Kuwash wishes to invest 80,000 ringgit in bank B. His target is to accumulate 50,500 ringgit by the end of the maturity periods. How long should he wait to reach the amount? So we will use formula S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I, close bracket, the power of n. So the value of S will be 5 RM 50,500. The value of P will be RM 18,000. The value of M will be 3. The value of K will be 4.7%. So RM 50,500 equal to RM 18,000 in bracket 1 plus 0.047 divided by 3, close bracket, the power of n. And then RM 50,500 will divide by 18,000. So the answer will be RM 2.8055556 equal to, in bracket 1 plus 0.047 divided by 3, close bracket, power of n. So we will calculate the value in the bracket. So the value in the bracket is 1.015666667, the power of n. This will be RM 2.805555556. So we will press in calculator log 2.80555556 equal to n log 1.056667. So the value of n is log 2.80555556 divided by log 1.0156667. So the answer of n, after we press the calculator, the answer of n will be 66. So the final answer is 66.
Question 1. ZZ Bank offers a personal loan of 252,000 with an interest rate of 4.8% compounded monthly. The customer must pay back the loan through monthly payments for 25 years. Question A is find the monthly payment. So when it mentions loan, it means the value of A is 252,000 and with interest rate of 4.8%, which the value of K 0.048, compounded monthly, which holds the value of M, equals to 12. And the customer must pay back the loan through monthly payments for 25 years, which holds the value of T. So the first question, we will use the formula of A equals to R in the bracket of 1 minus 1 plus I with the power of negative n over I. And we will substitute all of the values inside the formula. In this case, it asks us to find the monthly payment, which is the R. So the next step, we will substitute all of the values inside the formula. The first value that I will substitute is the A, which is 252,000 equals to R, which is the value that we are finding. 1 minus 1 plus I, which is K over M. So I'm going to substitute 0.048 over 12. And the power of negative n, which the value is n equals to mt. M is 12, T is 25. Then I will get the value of 300. So I will substitute 300 with the n. N over I, which is 0.048 over 12. Next, I will continue calculating this formula until I get the answer. This is the final answer of this question.
Now, let's settle question 1b. Read the question together with me. Immediately after paying the 288 payment, the customer decided to settle the balance of the loan. Find the amount to be paid. Now, highlight the important parts. Now, write down the important parts. For this case, I think this is the most suitable formulas that we can use. A stands for present value, which is we need to find the balance of the loan need to be paid after 288 payments. So, let's begin with the conclusion. You need to insert all these important parts in this formula. This is how it looks like after you insert the important parts in the formulas. Let's solve this problem because it's much more easier. This is the answer after you solve the bracket. Next, you need to multiply with this. This is the answer. We have not done yet. We need to minus amount of personal loan with this answer to get the final answer. So this is the final answer. The reason why you need to minus this answer with personal loan is because you need to find the balance of the loan. This is the total and this is the balance.
Question 2. Question A. So it says Hashim borrowed 25,000 to buy battery set for his in-house. He agreed to settle the loan in 36 monthly payment at 6% compounded monthly. So let's list out information that we have. Firstly, it says that he borrowed RM 25,000. So A equal to 25,000. T is 36 over 12 because we need the T in years. So 36 we have to divide to 12. So we're going to get 3 years. So M is 12 because it's compounded monthly. So each month will be compounded. So the M is 12. So T is 6%. So it will be 0.06. So so next we have to find our n value. So n equal to mt. So our m is 12. Our t is 3. So we're gonna get 36. So and next we have to know the value for i. I equal to k over m. So our k is 0.06. Our m is 12. So we're gonna get 0.06 over 12. So let's just transfer all the information that we have into this formula given. So firstly, we have our A which is 25,000 equal to R. We don't have the R value yet as it is here. We have to know the monthly payment, which is R. So the R value is not there yet, so we have to find it. So then 1 minus bracket 1 plus our I value with the power of negative n. So our n is 36, so negative 36. So over the I value that we found, 0.06 over 12. So we have to settle the bracket first. So we can find the information. So after we find the bracket, we're going to get this answer. So after we find the answer, we have to move this here and will be divided. So then we're going to find R. So lastly, our answer is RM 760.55 cents. So next, we have to find the total interest charge. So the formula to find the total interest charge is 1 equal to Rn minus A. So R that we found just now is RM 760.55 cents, and our N is 36, and minus our A value, which is 25,000. Then we have to settle the bracket first, then minus it with 25,000. So the answer is RM 2,379.80 cents.
Okay, so for the next questions, for B, if he fails to pay the first 5 monthly payments, find the amount that he must pay on the 6th payment to settle the outstanding arrears. So for these questions, we will use the formula of future value. So the value of S will be RM 25,000. For R, 0.06. For T, it will be 36 divided by 6 divided by 12. So the answer is 72. So for the value N, we will use the formula I equal to K divided by M. So 0.06 divided by 12. So the answer is 1 divided by 200. So the answer is n equal to 6. Okay. So after we fill in the value of S, R, and N, so we settle in the bracket first. So S equal to RM 760 ringgit 55 cents in bracket 6.075501.879 close bracket. So 760 ringgit 55 cents multiply in the bracket the value in the bracket. So after we multiply the value, we will get the final answer, which is RM 4,620 ringgit 72 cents.